Milwaukee's own Coach Terry Porter, who I believe will be calling in to express, the reason why we should be attending and supporting Dunk for Democracy, which is an early vote block party with Coach Doc Rivers, Governor Wes Moore, and Coach Terry Porter, Milwaukee native. And then we're going to get into, I think, an interesting piece wrote by my dear brother, Reverend Dr. Hart, Attorney Dr. Hart. I'm going to figure out what to call you. It might be Reverend Attorney Dr. Hart, who really is a pastor, a very good friend of me and my wife. His wife and my wife are online together. They're sorority sisters. And the pastor here wrote a piece on basically 4 reasons why Christians should vote for Kamala Harris. And I'm glad you wrote that because, D, I've been seeing a lot of just stuff that's bothering me. And then we'll also we have to talk about black men. And I don't know whether if it's an agenda being pushed, that all black men are not supporting Kamala Harris, or if it's just a few handful of people who really, whenever you and I talk to them, haven't given us any legitimate reason as to why they have not supported it.
I agree. Let's have that discussion.
And so when we get into those things, one of the things why I want to talk about, and before we get into the piece that you wrote, was I keep saying every time I come on the show, I might be done with social media. And a few days I caved in, right? I wasn't done. I was on TikTok, and I kept seeing these people. The vice president was here in Madison, in our neighborhood, man, and there were some hecklers. And she made the statement, you all are at the wrong rally. And who she was talking to was the people who were calling her a liar.
That's right.
How it got portrayed was there were some 2 young guys who were saying Jesus is Lord, Jesus is our Savior, and it just so happened to coincide that they said that at the same time people were calling her a liar. And so the spin is her rebuttal looked like she kicked out some people who believe in Jesus.
I just saw that today. Yeah.
And so I'm looking here and I'm up all night, D. I tried to hold my composure. But I'm sick because I watched it. And you and I, we live here, so we know what's happening. You know the spin.
That's right.
And I kept seeing brothers and sisters. Well, she don't believe in God. Where y'all getting this from?
Yeah, what I'm hearing as well is that she may attend church for political purposes, but she is, has some sort of mystic or Hindu background. This woman is Baptist, y'all. I don't know what to say, but she's Baptist.
She's Baptist.
That's right.
I done seen people call her a witch, bro. I'm like, what? Where are y'all getting this stuff?
Amazing.
And you all hit the talk and text line. Make sure you're calling at 833-212-1017. You can also stream us live on YouTube and Twitter at 101.7 The Truth. Because we need to have these conversations, and I'm just wondering, at what point do people start weaponizing anything? And I want to dig into this with you because you have, I think, walked a very good line on how you navigate your faith, your politics, and still remain true to that.
Indeed. I try.
And before Terry Porter calls in, I don't want to get too deep because I know you and I, when we get to talking, we going to be here. But I want people to call in. And is it fair for people who don't know this woman to sit there and say she's not black? And I don't know, did people from Jamaica stop being black? Because her father's from Jamaica. Is that no longer you black? I mean, what we doing? Is that...
Apparently, I have, I come from the school that says the term black is the thing that unifies everybody in the diaspora with each other. There may be terms like African American or African or Caribbean or Cuban or, Afro-Cuban, but the term black is supposed to unite us as people who live in the diaspora.
You were a fan early on with Kamala.
Indeed, since about 2010.
In fact, we always joke about you. You all know we are very good friends, family.
Indeed.
And so we joke with the Reverend, because if you go to his Facebook page, you gonna see a picture. and I believe she's the only woman who your wife wouldn't kill you over.
And that took a lot of negotiating.
But tell me what brought you on to her, because y'all both attorneys.
Indeed.
And you've explained this. What brought you on to support her? Because we did a fundraiser for her.
Indeed.
What made you, a man of God, pastor of a church, a flock here,
Indeed.
What made you come out for the vice president?
Well, absolutely, we have similar backgrounds, but I just started to take a look at how this person that nobody knew was being viciously attacked by the religious right, by Republicans, by conservatives. And I said, who is this person named Kamala Harris? And I started studying her record and her trajectory. She is somebody who has been for community policing. She has started several initiatives as DA, but also as the Attorney General of California that have been, that have resonated with me. Not the least of which are her efforts to protect black women who are victims of domestic violence, of sexual assault, of abuse, but also, just somebody who has consistently been in her career the smartest person in the room. She has always impressed me since I've been studying her as someone who is compassionate, but also very measured and pragmatic. And so that's what initially got me on board. But just following her step by step, this woman just hasn't really missed. So I know that we got other guests coming on, but I can just sit up here and talk about this woman for a good while. But those are the beginning pieces of why I started following her.
I think I was some things that have bothered me, and I'm going to we'll come back on the other side. Jason, the producer, love to have you, even though I can't see you right now, man, but glad you back, bro. So you all are experiencing the double J's. You all know how we do it. But we're going to have more of this on the other side. Just some of the blowback that we are seeing to this vice president who can make history.
Yeah.
Who we believe is qualified in a number of things. So we're going to have more of this on the other side. We'll have more conversations with Reverend Attorney David Hart. This is The Truth, live from the American Family Insurance Studio on the Avenue of Heart of downtown Milwaukee. We'll be right back.
Don't touch that dial. More of Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harrison is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, join us live for the Truth Summit on Saturday, October 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the 3rd Street Market Hall. This exclusive in-person roundtable will examine the state of finances, education, and politics for Black Milwaukee. Dr. Ken Harris will be joined by expert guests for a lively debate and insights that you can't afford to miss. We've got it covered on the pulse of Black Milwaukee. Get your tickets to the Truth Summit by visiting 1017thetruth.com. This is Community Heartbeat, presented by Outreach Community Health Centers on 1017 The Truth.
Everybody's welcome at Outreach, and that's one of the things that makes us special. We do offer services based on a sliding fee, so I always recommend that people call in advance to get all of the details, but oftentimes we can see you for as little as $25 for your whole visit, and that gets your vaccines included. Outreach has nurse visits available for anyone who wants to have their vaccines either the same day or you can schedule ahead. said, for those who just need to bring in your ID and your insurance card, you can also schedule a visit with your primary care provider. If you don't have one, we have some that are ready and excited to meet you. So all you have to do is give us a call during normal business hours. That's 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, and that's 414-727-6320. Or you can always visit us on the website for more information, and that's www.ochc-milw.org.
Your drink, sir?
This virtual vacation is brought to you by Milwaukee Mitchell International Airport. For the full experience, visit flymke.com to explore our many nonstop destinations. With super convenient parking and low fares, flying from Milwaukee makes traveling so easy, it's like starting your vacation early. Fly easy, fly MKE.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by American Family Insurance. Milwaukee, Black Talk.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and I am Milwaukee. Truth in the Afternoon is a platform where you and I can share our love, our lives, and our journey together. That is why, as a fan, your perspective is key. Join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the new